Coming up on today's special edition episode of Technoid 4th of July special, Apple is surveying users that are looking to change the USB box thing. All of that will be explained today. Also on today's episode, OnePlus Nord, the code name for their new budget phone that they claim will be going back in their roots, has been revealed in an Instagram video. I'm going to break down that video. And keeping up with OnePlus, they have a brand new TV. I'll explain the TV and if you can even get your hands on it. And at the end of the video, I have a very special message to all of you in celebration of 4th of July. All of that on today's episode. So stay tuned. Yo, what's happening, everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid. Happy 4th of July, peeps. I hope y'all are having an excellent day. I hope y'all are having an excellent barbecue. And I hope you're drinking up for me because I still have a year to wait. I'm just playing. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. Now, today's episode, again, is a 4th of July special. So, in an attempt to change the background, I have here the American flag as our backdrop. I hope you all understand for the 4th of July purpose. Now, with all that out of the way, if you like what you see on this video, guys, hit that like button. And to new people that are just watching for the first time, thank you for taking consideration to check out my channel. If you like the content, if you like what I bring to the table, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you turn on your notifications so you do not miss an episode. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get it going. So story number one, I'm going to start with the main story first so I can save what I have to say at the end of the video. So we're going to go straight to the main story, the new OnePlus Nord. This is the code name that everybody has been talking about, the highly anticipated OnePlus Nord phone. Now, the name OnePlus Nord is the official page on their Instagram, but the new phone shows us a design of their upcoming phone that looks to be going back to roots. So in the Instagram video, we see a couple images of a woman holding the phone. We don't necessarily see too much, but we can see that the build quality of the phone looks, from what I can make, maybe two camera cutouts on the left side of the phone. It looks like it could be a punch hole. I am not too keen on what it could be, but if you have to look at it closely, then we see a shot of her putting the phone in her pocket. That's where we see the camera cutout. It is in a different proportion, similar to the Note 10 and the iPhone XS and the 10, but it has a nice cutout, and the color scheme, kind of hard to make it out. Kind of looks a little minty, I don't know. But that's the OnePlus Nord. This is basically their attempt to go back on what OnePlus was known for, making budget phones, but basically giving you premium flagship experience and giving you flagship experience production. So this phone is aiming to be what they used to do, because the OnePlus 8 and the OnePlus 8 Pro really were not received well by the community. I was one of those people that spoke out and said, I understand the move, but it doesn't make them the game changer anymore. So I like the fact that they are going back to what made them special, and I think this is the OnePlus that has me excited and might actually convince me to give them a shot. But that's my opinion, and that's just where I stand. But that is the OnePlus Nord. I will keep you up to date on any more information on this phone, but if I know anything about Android manufacturers, they're going to leak the phone in 2 days, so nothing there. Keeping up with OnePlus, they have a brand new TV in India. But if we take a look at the TV, it is called the OnePlus TV 55 UI. This has a cinematic display with a 93% DCI P3, which means you have some great 4K resolution, people. You also have 4 speakers that are 30-watt output. They support Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, not the internal speakers, but it supports Dolby Vision on the screen, and you can use Dolby Atmos speakers. They have a borderless design, or bunderless, that's what they're calling it. It also has Android TV with OnePlus software. So they basically will be using the Android TV as the platform, and they will skin it over with their Oxygen OS makeover. The reason why they decided to go with a borderless experience is they give you an immersive screen, so you don't feel you have any bezels or anything. To me, I have the TCL 55-inch, and that does enough of a job. But I like the fact that TCL, has a competition like OnePlus, Samsung, and everybody. But OnePlus is always known for making great products, and if they can keep this up with their TVs, I definitely think this is going to be a home run for them. I'm kind of excited for this, so I'll definitely be monitoring and let you know more details as they come. Now, let's head over to Apple. So, remember those stories I kept talking about with Apple removing the charging brick from the box? Well, it looks like they're contacting users because the story blew up and everybody's panicking. Apple is sending out surveys asking users what they do with their chargers in the box. Now, the choices range from I sold it or traded it, I lost it, I gave it to a family member, I still use it at home, I still use it outside, I still have it, but I don't use it. The reason why Apple is doing this is because they want to figure out exactly whether they want to know how you use your charger, and if a majority of the votes add up that you don't have it or you just don't use it, they're most likely going to take the thing away. So I don't endorse you lying. I don't endorse you to please spread false information if you take the survey. But if you want to see a fast charger in the box next year, that's on you. That's all I'm going to say. And last story, the Pixel 5. Now, this one is a very sketchy one, so I'm going to take my time with this one for a little bit, then I'll get to my message at the end of the video. But the Pixel 5 XL supposedly is leaked. There is a case manufacturer that leaked a case symbolizing the Pixel 5, and I'm a little kind of skeptical. See, first off, the Pixel 5 leaks showed a 3-camera picture that was made by Front Page Tech. John gave his variant and said that that is the model they are going with, and a lot of manufacturers have been picking up on that design. But also, if we look at this thing, it has a headphone jack, it has a fingerprint scanner, and I don't know what is going on. See, here's why I don't know if this is the Pixel 5. For starters, it has a notch. Why would Google want to go backwards? That's one. Number two, taking a look at the device itself, it has 2 cameras. Now, we do know the Pixel 4 has 2 cameras, but the Pixel 5 is slated to have a 3rd camera, so why would they want to keep 2 cameras if they could push for better? That's number 2, I think. Number 3, there is no headphone jack on the premium model, so why would they want to put it back? Unless, of course, they're like Sony. Next thing is the fingerprint scanner. They're not going to go back on fingerprint unless they're using their mid-range. But then let's think about it. They have Project Scalia, they have their facial recognition, so why would they invest all in on facial recognition just to go back? I don't know if this is something I could buy, and I don't know if this is an actual Pixel 5. However, though, I do believe that this could be a concept for the upcoming Pixel 4a, maybe the 4a XL. I have no clue, and quite frankly, I don't care. So definitely take this one with some little skeptical, maybe 50-50. That's all I would say about this. And last up, guys, the last one I want to make is my message to those of you on 4th of July. So guys, I never usually like to get personal, and I never really like to do this, but I feel it's my job as a YouTuber, as a person, and somebody who has family and people that have served this country. I want to give a message. Now guys, we live in a very diverse time. We live in a time where things are so separate. There are people that disagree with each other. There are people that don't support each other. There is an inequality issue in America. There's a lot of things going on. And a lot of people are divided. This is as divided as I've ever seen the country. But I want you all to remember something on this day. On this day, July 4th, we celebrate not only the freedom that we are given as Americans, but we remember the morals that this flag holds. We remember the morals of the people that have died in combat to protect those rights that we have given. Not just any people, men, women, teenagers back in the 50s, in the 40s, and the 30s of World War I, World War II. We need to remember the morals and values they gave their lives to help protect this flag. To the veterans that are still alive to tell their story. And most of all, to the current soldiers deployed, the current people. So to those of you that continue to serve this great country, to those of you that have given your time and dedication to protect us and give us our freedom, I say thank you. And to those of you that have passed away and unfortunately cannot see this video, I say remember the fallen and remember those, the heroes of every day. Now, to those of you that are divided, listen, I understand there is a racial problem in this country and a lot of people are arguing that, but where I stand, I don't look at any of you as a color. I look at all of us as one. We are all one. We are all brothers and sisters regardless of what you say. Because when I look at somebody, I don't see a color. I see a person that is just like me. A normal, average person that is fun, interactive, and we all bleed the same color, red. And on this flag is red, white, and blue. We don't bleed white and blue, but we bleed red, and we all stand for the values. So listen, I'm not getting political here. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're a Green Party. At the end of the day, let's remember this day for what it is. A day we celebrate our freedom that was given to us to express how we want to be. The day that was given to us to express everything that we hold dear in our lives. But most of all, we celebrate this flag with pride. So, I end this video by saying a quote from one of my favorite boxing movies, Rocky IV, at the end of the movie. If I can change, and you can change, everybody can change. God bless this amazing country. God bless each and every one of you, my viewers, and happy 4th of July, people. May God bless you all. May God bless this great country, land of the free and home of the brave. Happy 4th of July, people.